I'm a believer that the Trans-Pacific Partnership is good for the United States, and I say that intending for everyone, for labor, for business, industry. Ultimately, free trade provides for lower prices for consumers, and while there is an impact on labor, you can mitigate that if at the same time, here at home, we stimulate and maintain innovation. The United States has always been able to figure out the next big thing. Because we have freedom in our universities and in industry, as you know, we have come up with the internet, with cures for various diseases, with ways to stimulate growth in chemical industry, in medicine, in defense. But the point is, keep doing that. And that's the blessing of this free, independent society that our forebears created here 250 years ago. So I'm not gloomy about our future. I'm very optimistic and looking forward to it. The moderate Gulf Arab states have already developed a collective security organization called the Gulf Cooperation Council. From Kuwait in the north, Saudi, and going on down to Bahrain, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, and Oman, that is a functioning planning body. I think the United States would do well to pay attention to how we can be helpful to it, not to dominate it. It has its own decision-making system, but it doesn't have inherently the strength in numbers, in weapon systems, or in a history of strategic planning and the intelligence to know day to day, as well as what's over the horizon, what is coming at them. And so to begin to engage and listen to the GCC countries, to offer to be helpful, whether it's intelligence sharing, periodic exercises, and to nurture over time a relationship of mutual respect and trust so that deterrence becomes real. Deterrence of any adversary, that is, whether it's radical Islam or sectarian challengers such as Iran. So I think we've had some setbacks in recent years, that we've made judgments that have alarmed in the Middle East, the moderate Arab states. But it isn't to say that we can't rebuild those relationships, and I believe that given the trends that we're experiencing right now, we need to do that. We have some serious problems of debt in our country. We have shrill disagreements about healthcare, housing, education, law enforcement, racial relations. So I think right now and through the next election, it's going to be important that our president, focus on getting America in a more unified, stable situation, not just politically, but economically, and then began to listen hard to what is the view of our principal allies in Asia, as well as Europe and the Middle East, concerning the threats they face. Yes, military threats, but also economic threats. And once you've digested that sense of risk overseas, to elaborate policies that will succeed in deterring conflict, first of all, but then are also establishing a climate that will provide for economic growth and a global trading system that benefits all parties. This isn't really rocket science. It can be done, but it takes care, and you have to have good people involved. The president can't do this by himself or herself. I'm optimistic. Our country's always been able to renew itself when it's faced periods of unrest and decline, and I'm confident we can do it again.